Hello everyone, I'm Lola Reeds and this is Watching and Reading. I'm here to review this Nollywood movie, Kayla's Skin. Kayla's Skin is a YouTube movie, so if you want to watch it, you just check it out on YouTube, okay? So this story follows Kayla, who is the CEO of Sophia Office, a furniture store. So Kayla is a single woman that is doing well for herself on the business front, and she has a mom, right? And her mom is pressuring her to get married, right? But Kayla doesn't want to get married because of what had happened to her mother. So what happened was that her mother had married her father, right? They had her, and then the father just up and left, abandoned them, and left them to suffer a very harsh life. So like Kayla had to start from nothing, right? So that's kind of like has scarred her, and she sort of hated men. So she didn't want to get married. And this is what she was trying to explain to her mom, but her mom would not have any of that. Her mom just kept saying, you can't use the situation of what happened between I and your father to judge what is going to happen to you in the future. So she should just get married. We have another character, Dre. Dre is a single man and the only son of his father. His father is a chief, right? So he's into business and stuff. So he's actually very well to do. So one day, Dre and his father go to this restaurant and they see Kayla there. Kayla is there with her friend, Wumi. So Dre sees Kayla and just immediately likes her, right? And he asked his father how to he asked his father how to approach Kayla, of which I thought was weird because Dre is like a mature adult man. So I didn't understand why he was asking his father how he would approach a woman he's interested in. But he did, and his father was teaching him how to play the game. I found that kind of weird in the movie. It was really surprising. But anyway, Dre just walks up to Kayla and she just kind of like gives him the fingers and ignores him and all that stuff. So he tells his dad like he really likes her and stuff like that. And because the father is well-to-do, connected, and wealthy, right? The father calls his PI and the PI investigates Kayla. So they're able to get Kayla's house location. They're able to get where she works. They give this information to Dre. So Dre goes to look for her, convinces her to go out on a date with him. And she actually agreed. She went out on the dates and she discovered that Dre is very, very romantic. That was how she fell for him. And they started dating. Like money was really one thing I'll say that I liked about this movie was like they really spent. Like the budget was high. Like money was really spent on this movie. It's not like all those other YouTube movies where they want to go, the guy will say, I want to take you out on a date. And you see them walking out. And the next thing you see them walking in. And say, oh, that date was so lovely. Like I really no. This one we saw it. The restaurant was shown, what the earth was shown. Like they won't spend time there. We saw them get into the car, come back. Like so I really appreciated this movie for that. Like it was high budget movie. Kayla starts to date Dre. Right. Now the thing is that Dre's father, the chief, is kind of into some sort of shady business, of which it took me so much time before I even understood what his business was about. But like when people ask the father, it say he's into importing of containers, whatever that means, importing of containers, right? But like later on, we now realize that Dre's father actually is into the what do they call it now? Is into organ. Right. I don't want to say anything so that I don't want to say any offensive. I don't want to use offensive language so that the video doesn't get flagged. But like I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And in the midst of everything happening, right? Kayla then finds out that Dre's father is actually her biological father, the father that left them when she was born. I would like to stop this review here, and so that I can allow you guys to like get the movie, watch it, and enjoy it for yourselves. The film to me is average. It's not, to me personally, it's not that bad, and it's not that good. It's just an okay movie. And I guess another thing I liked about the movie is like it's sort of like a reminder, like you can't just wholly trust people that you just meet, because honestly I did not expect that that's the kind of business that Dre's dad would be into, of all things. Like I did not expect it, right? And the funny thing is that the process was actually happening in their house. It's not like he was doing the processing elsewhere. In their house, like wow. It was a very, very wonderful reminder. Very, very shocking reminder that you can't just let your guard down at any time, because you don't really know people. Honestly, you don't really know people. You don't know the dark secrets that people have. You don't know the kind of things that people do to make money. So we always have to be careful at all times. I think that is the biggest thing I took from this movie. That's that about this review. See you in the next one. Bye.